Hello, and welcome to our training on my fundmyhome.org down payment assistance calculator. First, you'll come to your fundmyhome.org website, and you'll go over and navigate to the Home Buyers Navigate Here tab. You'll come down to Down Payment Assistance Calculator and click on that. It'll load the calculator in. You have a couple more steps before it becomes active. Go over to the top right corner in the red where it says click here. And we'll let that load for a second. And one more step after this to make it active. If you look up here in the right corner in green, it says edit in browser. We want to click on that. That opens it up so we're able to go in here and add our numbers just as easily. And now Carlos Bertini will talk about the use of the calculator. Carlos?
In this training video, ladies and gentlemen, we showcase FMH Down Payment Assistance Calculator. FMH is short for fundmyhome.org. Fundmyhome.org is a non-repayable, no-income limit down payment assistance program managed in collaboration with Real Estate Mortgage Grants and Down Payment Assistance, Inc., a 501c3 nonprofit organization. And also, it is an unparalleled, lucrative, and personally rewarding business opportunity, a peer-to-peer social media referring society. This down payment assistance calculator helps our down payment assistance recipients discover for themselves the dollar amount of the potential eligibility by answering simple questions about their yearly income and monthly expenses. So it says, please edit the blue colored fields. In this example, the home buyers are a family of 6. The buyer and co-buyer are husband and wife, whereas the husband is the buyer and the wife is the co-buyer. So who gets listed as the buyer or co-buyer? Under banking guidelines for married couples, he or she who earns the most money is listed as the buyer. Okay, first question. Enter the monthly homeowners association or condominium fee, which is important since it affects debt-to-income ratios. Debt-to-income ratio is equal to monthly debt divided by monthly income. Keep in mind that the maximum debt-to-income ratio allowed in this program is 56%. So Ken, please enter $150 in HOA fees, please. Okay. Next is the approximate closing date. The closing date is defaulted as 60 days, which is approximately the time frame needed to complete the entire process from beginning to end. One comment about that is we are looking to create and work in an environment of high performance. As such, we are looking for proficient high performance associate members and willing home buyers who know what they want and know what we do. Home buyers who are ready, willing, and able to take ownership within 30 to 45 days of signed purchase agreements, not 5 months later or 7 or 10. Home buyers who commit to complete their applications and upload the supporting documentations properly and without delay. All this for the common goal of maximized productivity. Next, number of persons who will live in the new home. Family size. The bigger the family size, the better it is for these qualification purposes. The next section is buyer's income information. This is where the yearly income shown in line 7 of their tax returns is entered, Form 1040. So you don't have to guess anything. Just enter what's reflected in line 7 of the tax returns. When filing single, that's what you put, whatever you see in line 7. When married, filing separately, that's what you put. When married, filing jointly, that's what you put, and so on. When filing a set of household, you put whatever you see in line 7 of the tax returns, Form 1040. So for this example, let us enter $85,000 in income per year as married filing jointly. Now, if you were to mistakenly enter two income categories in this section, the system will give you an error. So, for demonstration purposes, Ken, please put a second income there. Put 85,000 where it says filing as head of household, and you see an error message that says duplicate income error. Please zero out the blue cells below and enter income correctly. Thank you, Ken. So please zero it out now. Okay. Next, enter buyer's individual yearly income here, excluding co-buyer's income. Now, since the husband filed his tax returns as married filing jointly, let's presuppose that out of the $85,000 in income that was filed jointly, 45,000 was earned by the husband and 40,000 was earned by the wife. So can please enter $45,000 there. Okay. Next, monthly obligations. Automobile loan payments monthly. Let's enter $300 there. Credit card minimum payments monthly. Let's enter 300. Personal loans payments monthly. Let's enter 0. Older installment loans payments monthly. Enter 0. Child support obligation monthly. Let's say $500. Alimony obligation monthly. Let's enter 0. The next section is co-buyer income information. So a minute ago, in the buyer's income section, we said that the buyer, the husband, filed his tax return as married filing jointly, which means that the portion of the wife's income should not be entered here. You should only enter 0 here. So Ken, please enter 0 where it says filing single, married filing separately, married filing jointly, and where it says head of household. Okay. Next, enter co-buyer's individual yearly income here, excluding buyer's income. Earlier, we said that the husband filed $85,000 in income as married filing jointly, and that $45,000 of the $85,000 income was his and 40,000 of it was hers. So Ken, for this section, please enter $40,000 for her individual yearly income. Okay. Next, co-buyer's monthly obligation. Automobile loan payments monthly. Let's enter $300 there. Credit card minimum payments monthly. Let's enter 0. Personal loan payments monthly. Let's enter 0. Older installment loan payments monthly. Enter 0. Child support obligations monthly. Let's say 0. Alimony obligations monthly. Let's enter 0. Next, student loan. Enter total balances. Do not enter monthly payments. Enter balance only. Let's say $0 for now. We will get back to the buyer student loans later on. Same as this, student loan, enter total balances. Do not enter monthly payment. Enter balances only. Let's say $0 for now. We will get back to co-buyer student loans later on. And now, enter purchase price, $100,000 minimum. Our minimum purchase price in this program is $120,000. So you get an error when you enter less than 120,000. So Ken, please enter 110,000 to see what happens. You get an error. For this example, Ken, for this family, please enter 300,000. Okay. Next, we have the results of the calculations. The home buyer's potential eligibility is green for good, or it could be red for poor. In this case, it's green for good. So it says debt to income ratio must be less than 56%. Some conditions apply. We have here 55.318. Estimated cash to close needed from home buyers after assistance. We have here $8,486.95. Estimated cash to close, estimated monthly payment, mortgage, taxes, homeowners insurance, HOA, condominium fee, $2,518.36. Meanwhile, without fundmyhome.org, the approximate anticipated down payment without assistance would have been $10,500. The anticipated closing costs, prepaid reserves without assistance, would have been $16,036.95. The estimated cash to close needed to close a typical $300,000 transaction without assistance would have been $26,536.95. So the above figures are not guaranteed. Let's keep reading some of these disclaimers. And it says, based on a $300,000 purchase, home buyers will need $8,486.95 of their own funds in order to close. At its sole discretion, fundmyhome.org may decide to help lenders in bringing home buyers to close with zero out-of-pocket. Mortgage approved United States veteran holding VA certificates of eligibility may always close with zero out-of-pocket. Home buyers approved for a USDA mortgage buying a home inside of a USDA designated area may always close with zero out-of-pocket. Fundmyhome.org is not a lender. This is not neither a offer to lend, a loan approval, or loan denial. Some conditions apply. These figures are not offered by a lender. They pertain to down payment assistance pre-qualification purposes only. These figures do not represent an offer, approval, or denial for down payment assistance. They are meant for illustration purposes only. Okay. So, what do we have here? The dollar amount of the potential eligibility of this family of six earning $85,000 per year, paying two $300 automobile loan payments, and $300 per month in credit card payments is for a purchase of a $300,000 home, as you can see here. The debt to income ratio is at the top of the chart at 55.318. So this is without student loans. So let's talk about student loans. As of June 2018, Forbes reported that the total student loan debt was $1.5 trillion and that 44 million people had student loan debt. The average student loan balance is near $40,000 per person, while some people owe $100,000 or more. Listen to this, folks. And in average, 44 million people own nearly $40,000 in student loans. The challenge with that is that high student loan debt and or defaulted or delinquent student loans hinder homeownership dreams. The good news is that fundmyhome.org, with its student loan forgiveness program, can help homebuyers achieve their homeownership goals even when they have defaulted or delinquent student loans or have high student loan debt at the time of their initial application. So Ken, let's enter some student loans balances. Please enter $40,000 in student loan balances for buyer and co-buyer, which $40,000 happens to be the average amount of student loan debt in this country. Let's see what happens. So it barely moved the debt to income needle, even when they were already at 55.5% at the top of the debt to income chart. So right now it just barely moved it to 55.6. So remarkable situation. So we will be able to help people who have student loans, whether delinquent, defaulted, or high balances. So here we go, folks. Please use this FMH calculator to determine the dollar amount of your homebuyer's potential eligibility. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.